Hey guys, so today I just wanted to talk about some of my favorite products from the drugstore. Makeup can get very expensive, especially high-end makeup, so I'm always searching for good things from the drugstore, stuff that's more affordable and comparable to higher-end products. So these are just a few of the products that I use. Some of them on a daily basis, and some of them, just here and there, but they all have really good pigmentation, the eyeshadows and stuff. So, I'm a little sick, so I sound kind of stuffed up, and so just excuse that. But, anyways, if you want to see some of my favorite drugstore products, just keep watching. The first product I want to talk about is foundation. Everybody's always searching for good foundations, and you have to be careful, if you have sensitive skin, some foundations can break me out really bad, and this one is just my ultimate go-to foundation. I have used this for a long time now. It is a full coverage foundation. I have a lot of redness on my cheeks and stuff, and it completely covers that up. And I also get kind of oily throughout the day, and this is a matte foundation, so it helps me not look so oily. And it's Revlon Color Stay. It's a very, very affordable foundation from the drugstore. And next, I just want to talk about a few concealers, or I have a couple here. This first concealer I'm going to talk about is the Eyeshadow concealer. I like it mostly for highlighting. It doesn't have like the best coverage, but I do like the little applicator on it. It's like a sponge applicator. I'm sure that you guys have seen this before if you all watch YouTube at all. But it's a really good highlighting concealer. For a really good coverage concealer from the drugstore, this is very comparable to Kat Von D's concealer. It's Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer. It's really thick, so if you don't need full coverage for a concealer, then I would suggest something else. But this it says it covers tattoos. I've never tried that, but as far as any big blemish on your face or something, this concealer really does the job. Now I want to talk about something I think everybody should own, and that is a good translucent powder. This one's Rimmel's Stay Matte Powder. And I like this translucent powder because you can use it all year round. No matter if you self-tan or get a tan in the summer, or in the colder months, winter and stuff, whenever you kind of lose your tan, you can use this all year round. And it's very affordable. I think this is actually around $3, so it's really affordable. It helps keep me matte, and I have no complaints with this powder. Contouring is a big deal now. It seems like everybody's into contouring, and it's really hard to find a bronzer in the drugstore that is not shimmery. Almost every bronzer I've ever looked for in the drugstore or bought in the drugstore is shimmery, except for this one. This is actually one of the most affordable bronzers in the drugstore as well, and that's this NYC bronzer in Sunny. It's completely matte, and it looks like it's going to be light, but it's really not that light. It works as a really good, I use this every day for contouring. And like I said, it's very affordable. I've been through so many of these, and I am nearing the end of this one. There's a ton of blushes in the drugstore that I do like, but my favorite, even the packaging looks pretty sleek, is Milani Baked Blushes. And this color, this isn't necessarily my favorite color. I'll have a few different colors. There's also some dupes in the Milani line. This one is Fantastico Mauve, and it's just a good fall color. I think it's like a marbled color. It's like a wine color. These blushes are, they're in a small container, so they're good for travel, and they snap shut, so you don't have to worry about them coming open or anything. Now let's move on to the eyes. Something I think everyone should try from the drugstore is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows. I have 3 here. I just grabbed 3 that I use a lot. There's actually a dupe in here. I've mentioned this in another video. It's for Still as Kitten. I'll swatch these for you all. You don't have to use much of these at all, so a little goes a long way. The pigmentation's really good. Here's a swatch of the 3 that I grabbed. This first one here is Ice Latte. This one is Perpetual Purple. And this one is Bottomless Java. And you can see how good the color payoff really is on these. They are so pigmented, it's crazy. Okay, next, my next eye product, and these are something that's becoming very iconic in the drugstore. There's a lot of dupes, and the price on these are completely affordable. And that's the Wet n Wild shadows. This is an 8-pan palette, and this one has some dupes for Urban Decay in the Naked palette, and a lot of their colors will put you in mind in a lot of Urban Decay colors. I'm going to swatch a few of these out of here so you can see the color payoff on them. Here's those colors. You can just see how pigmented they are for the price. You cannot beat these colors. You can't beat them. Something that I haven't heard a lot about lately, but I still use these a lot, are the L'Oreal High Intensity Pigments. And they're just these shadow duos. And they have so many different colors. They're so pretty though, and they're very pigmented. Not necessarily something that you can just grab and use just this for like a 2 eyeshadow look, because the colors aren't. They complement each other most of the time, but they don't have like a light shade for highlighting or anything like that. But something that you can just, if you have like a palette that you could use. Just a neutrals palette, and then if you were traveling or something, you wanted to grab a couple of these so you have a few options with a pop of color in your eyeshadow. These are great for that. The next product I want to talk about is my all-time favorite liquid eyeliner, and it's from Drugstore. It is the NYC liner. It dries to a matte finish, and it just has this little brush on the bottom of it. There's like the brush on it's really small, so it's easy to get good precision with it, and it dries to a matte finish instead of like a shiny finish. I do like that about it, and it's honestly probably one of the most affordable drugstore eyeliners, and definitely one of the best. It does not move. It does not budge once you get it on. Once you get it on there, it does not budge. So that is my go-to liner. I've tried Urban Decay's liners. I've tried all kinds of high-end liners, and I always find myself back to the NYC liner. Next up is mascara, and I want to talk about Maybelline, the Rocket Volume Express. My favorite drugstore mascara forever was the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara, which I still love. But this mascara, if you have not tried it, you need to try this. The wand is kind of big for your lower lashes. It's hard to get in there. You can make it work, but for your upper lashes, this is an amazing mascara. The last thing that I want to talk about in this video is some brushes, which isn't necessarily makeup, but you do have to use it to apply makeup, so I figured it's worth mentioning. And that's the e.l.f. brushes, the Studio line. I have had better luck with the black Studio brushes than their white brushes. The Studio ones are a little bit more expensive, but it's still e.l.f., so it is very affordable. The first one I want to show you is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. It's small and has a dome shape on the brush. The bristles are in a dome shape. The next one is an e.l.f. contour brush, and this is not like contouring for your face. It's really for your eyes, but it is really good for getting in the crease. Okay, the next brush I have is the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush, and this is really good for cream products, cream blushes, anything like that. It does a really good job with that. If there's any certain tutorials you guys want to see, or products you want us to review, or anything like that, you can leave that in the comments below, and also let us know what you thought of this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.